be the Cowbed campaign. If we pick that one.
That song definitely must be played. I'll find like a remix of it. Holy fuck.
Hello, Zach.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome.
That's the fucking theme to Angry Bird.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks. Did Jocelyn say anything last session when she left?
I don't think so.
Oh. Hello.
Ah.
But she left like 20 minutes early, right?
I think. I don't know.
She left the
fucking car crash.
she left the the tabletop early, but not
Yeah,
the
she
Discord.
was. Yeah, she left the tabletop early, but she was just in her thing.
Oh, okay.
That usually just happens with her.
I mean, these few sessions are probably mostly going to be RP oriented anyways.
Yeah.
Unless something wild happens.
You mean I can't cannibalize just anyone right now?
You definitely could.
So you mean PvP's not about to happen?
Yeah, true. I completely forgot about that. Well, I guess I should get a battle map prepared, shouldn't I?
We don't need a battle map.
No, we do not, because Scavonius will run the fuck away. I literally cannot hit him.
Scavonius cannot hit me, and I can't catch him, so... This will just be a matter of Grimly has to wait until we're on a boat and he can't run from me.
Trust me, I can run.
I can run.
Yeah, 23 AC is pretty good.
Do not make me put myself in a small crack in the ground. I can squeeze as if I were a tiny creature.
I'll take disadvantage.
No, I'm going between the earth, bro.
Good.
Cracks in the ground. I'm gone.
Drown.
Dude,
How long can you hold your breath, shit ass?
Come up for 1 millisecond, go back down, easy.
If there does end up being like battle or something, getting the most generic base ass map imaginable.
Not like I said, if we battle, I'm gone. Somebody's gonna go invisible and move at 100 feet around for 4 rounds.
Your invisibility only matters if you're more than 10 feet away from me.
The fucking child paralyzes you, sorry man.
Oh,
I will kill every child.
I'm sure if you give Lou a good enough reason to cannibalize children, he would.
Exactly. I have Lou on my side. My high level employee, Lou.
Your most powerful warrior.
Indeed.
The muscle.
Literally just muscle.
I like any rat fucker character I get. I just get the muscle on my team. Last time it was Devin.
So welcome all to D&D. Last session was an eventful one.
Yes.
How so? Could you perhaps give us something similar to like a recap?
Yeah, I might think about recapping.
Understandable.
Just 1 second. I've got
that Grimly played with a
No. I gotta think. Just 1 second. I'm concentrating all of my brain power.
Okay, you just sound constipated.
Listen, buddy. Last session, you guys finally got onto your travels. You found Mr. Boatman. With a water elemental running the boat. and you guys struck a deal with the fella to give you a little bit of a discount. I don't really fully remember if you guys took into consideration the fact that you still have to pay the toll, but we'll come to that when that comes.
No, that's what we paid him for. He's paying the toll.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But anyways, you guys convince him to give you a bit of a discount. I think it ended up, what was it, 120 gold?
It's like
something
half.
like that total.
Yeah.
120 for there and back.
Yeah. So you guys worked out that deal with him and traveled on your way. Grimly found out some horrifying details, or at least thought a little bit harder about the fact that a water elemental is just a dude.
Just
and
a wet dude.
yeah, and honestly was horrified with that information. And then beyond that, you guys continued on and arrived at a little rest spot. An island in the middle of East Bumblefuck Nowheres. Fella camped out on the boat, and you guys began to set up camp somewhere fairly safe, as far as you could tell. And then Grimly decided he would drink a potion. Not just any potion. A potion that led him to the ethereal plane. Yep.
Why would he do
And yeah, kind of psychotic. Everybody else was like standing there, confused as to the situation. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Grimly was just like, yeah, dude, I'll look into the ethereal plane for a second. And then was gone for an hour. And went on a little adventure, found 2 children playing ball. Gave some souls to weird beings. Traveled through water that wasn't water. Found some goodies. And then came back and told Sconvanius that there was a ruin where he played with the children. Did I miss anything before this point?
Not really.
It was just the big moment, was the blowing up of the children.
And then we get to the ruins, where Sconvanius starts to dig, finds resistance, something a little bit squishy. Doesn't let him continue to dig any deeper. And he gets a bright idea to put a fucking bomb and desecrates a child's grave. Bones everywhere, pieces of ball fabric everywheres. And now we've got the moment of Grimly and Sconvanius in dire straits right now. Is that everything?
Did your power cuts out?
Yeah, did you? Oh yeah, you missed all of that.
Yeah, I lost power because the wind was so bad, and these houses are like so poor. Yeah.
Oh,
I lost power. My phone was dead, so I was like, "All right, I'm going to bed."
Jocelyn, you missed the most wild. Yeah.
Like, oh, it's not that important. We're just like fucking around. It's only 15 minutes.
It went crazy when you left.
I blew up a child.
Yeah, Grimly had spent like 45 minutes playing with these children, fucking getting gifts from them. And then
I remember him playing with these random children, and then my power was out, and I was like, I hope he has a fun time with those kids, and then I just went to bed.
They gave him like nice little gifts, and then he told Sconvanius about the location, and Sconvanius just blew it the fuck up.
Look, Devin described like the child's body in the hole as it was.
It was because you hit the ball.
Well, bro made it sound like it was an eldritch horror underneath the earth. So, like, no, I'm blowing it up. I don't care.
I just said you
Got it
hit
with
something
time.
with a little bit of squishy resistance, and dude was like, I gotta nuke this place.
Okay,
That's
but do
it.
you know that,
Dynamite.
Vegeta, we have to blow up.
Vegeta, we're gonna have to kill this guy.
I thought we left on a really good note.
No.
I think I was.
Yeah, no, it was
You did it.
it was not a good note.
No, in fact, we ended with Grimly threatening bodily harm.
Yes, so Grimly, what happens next?
Yeah, as I said, Scanvonius is being kept up all night until this body is put back together.
Yeah, we did resolve that last time where basically Grimly said that Scanvonius is going to help find the pieces of the child, or Grimly's sugar daddy is going to be very mad at us.
I will throw him under the bus.
Yeah,
Mending.
I cannot mend in a pot.
Look, they're bones, they're objects, I'm sure you can.
Yeah, it's an object now, Tristan.
That is true. Well,
You can fix a magical artifact. I'm sure you can
Yeah.
fix a bone.
okay, well, you actually can just fucking fix a human body. Horrific.
Do you have a way to search
Horrifying.
for all of the remnants?
Eyes.
Yeah, well, you know,
If you
I'm
need
just gonna be
someone that's
looking
really
around.
neat, there's
There's-
literally a
look,
fucking
at
cannon.
this point, Scanvonius isn't too concerned with fully returning the body, just making it look like it's fine. Back in the
Legitimately
ground.
have a cannibal in your team. You could literally ask them to smell meat.
I'm assuming, are you helping Grimly?
Of course.
Okay, one of you guys make investigation with advantage.
I'll do it.
So I have at it, buddy.
Guidance mass. So I get a 27.
27. Okay. Shit, that's crazy. You are able to, after spending a decent amount of time, do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay. Because it is starting to get quite late. You are able to find actually a decent sum of the remnants. He didn't really tell you to focus on finding the pieces of the ball, so you just kind of ignored all that junk. That's just trash. But you are able to find a decent chunk of the human remains.
Perfect.
What chunk?
And
is
if you do, what?
what chunk is it?
The entire child body.
Does that include like the spine, or is it just like the torso, like the?
That's the easiest
Okay.
part to find.
So it's just like the rib cage and the sternum.
There's like some little flakes and stuff when he ends up doing the mending and stuff. There's some little flakes of like, chipped spine or chipped pieces of rib cage that kind
Yeah,
of
Scanvonius does his best with the Mendon. He has to
yeah.
like put two parts back together. It's like there's at the end of like the best thing he can get close to resembling a child's corpse. There's like some leftovers on the side that like it's just beyond Scanvonius' medical knowledge.
Yeah, it's beyond my knowledge too.
There's like a kidney. There's a whole kidney there. Scanvonius has no fucking clue what that is.
Listen, I don't think
You
there's
should
any
see if
organs
she can
left.
help them.
I mean,
Yeah,
She's the only medical person.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
you can
should
try to
please.
guide.
medicine?
You can try to guide
I think I do.
Scanvonius.
Oh wow, Isha does have medicine.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, we found a use for
Yeah,
Isha.
so you can run Scanvonius through like the anatomy of a person and
Scanvonius is
Alright,
almost
make a medicine check.
Now the
and,
horrific part of why this child knows.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about how Isha knows body parts.
Yeah, exactly. Scanvonius is like, he appreciates the help, but also this is like one of Isha and Scanvonius' first interactions, and she just knows everything about the human body at like a very detailed level. It's like, wow, okay.
Yeah, she's not even explaining them as like like what you would normally like. This is a rib cage, or this is like the spine. She's going into
Medical
like
terms,
great
baby.
detail.
Two and very good
Well,
medicine.
He's always a detail-oriented guy. I'm not gonna skimp out. He needs to know.
Scholars list Isha says, Isha, you've really been holding out on us, haven't you?
What? No.
This
I
is
don't
where
know
it
what
falls
that is.
apart.
It's just a bone.
I believe you referred to that one as a scalpula.
No. That's so crazy.
I shall be honest, I did not even know the word scalpula before, and I feel like I'm the most educated out of all of us.
Maybe it's a
Yeah.
funny bone.
Isha, never mind. My opinion of you have lowered once again.
What's so funny about the bone?
So yes, with the guidance of Isha's medical knowledge, the child will look much more whole, as he's not missing like bones inside of him. Scavonius is very unbothered with dealing with cadavers as well, not really bothering him at all.
I
Isha is
hope
also
so.
surprisingly good with blood and gore.
Scavonius is good for another reason.
Oh,
This is
Isha's not.
This is normal Sunday, honestly.
Real same.
This is
So-
typical. Yeah.
And then with that, Scavonius will lower the body back into the hole, and he'll look at Isha and says, "Isha, you're one of those cleric things, right? Priests.
Sure.
Could you guide us through a ceremony for this body?"
Oh.
Oh, I could do that.
God.
I think I'm more religious than she is.
Isha does have a spell for this.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yup.
Where is it? Yeah, there it is. This one.
There we go, guys. Ceremony.
Yeah,
Oh, you literally can perform a ceremony?
Literally
Funeral, right?
Hey, look, Raylan knows this because Raylan has benefited from this spell before.
Let's go.
Man, how does it feel losing two
Girls, let you
AC?
touch the corpse for the next 7 days.
Let me tell you, it's terrible.
Lou's gonna point
Oh,
at
I
the
can also do
Yeah.
weddings.
It was the
Yeah.
best week of my life.
It's the best. Weddings are min-maxing in D&D. Plus 2 AC for 7 days.
If Grimly gets
God,
married,
no.
he can't be touched.
So
Set by-
now, is this a funeral rite, or would this be atonement? I don't really know.
No, Atomo would be like for Scavonius. He doesn't really care about that. You know, Scavonius is not doing this out of the goodness of his heart at all.
Scavonius is-
At this
Holy
point,
shit, I can make infinite holy water.
at this point, he's only asking Isha to do it because, like, it takes off the pressure from himself.
For real.
Yeah, so you can perform a funeral rite if you would like to.
Yeah. Yeah, Isha immediately pulls out like multiple candles from her sack, some like bottles of holy water, starts setting it up, and makes everyone sit around a circle around the fucking corpse.
Are we gonna eat it afterwards?
No, that's
Isha
not.
then turns Lou and makes him sit by a tree further away.
Lou gets put in the timeout corner.
Lou is not allowed near the small children corpses.
Corpses in
Isha
red
does
room.
whisper, "Who are these people, by the way?"
They're small children. They gave me presents.
Ah,
What's your
see,
name?
what are you giving them back?
Would you like to say any last words about him? Give a speech.
I'm
Are
very
you giving them gift baths?
I'm very sorry about your ball.
You could go make
Grimly,
a ball.
You swear you feel one hand like holding your hand, and a little bit of warmth. You don't
Ew.
see anything physically, but it feels
wet
like just like warmth.
Gross corpse hand touching you.
It's a wet corpse. hand.
Yeah, is that I think we're doing it. I think we're doing good things here.
Would you like me to bless the body with eternal darkness?
No,
No.
please,
Lou's
please.
gonna Lou's
Please.
gonna look back at the group. It's just like, can I come back yet?
No!
Look at the pretty plants over there.
I won't eat it. I promise.
Lou, go fishing.
Yeah, look, there's a
Yay.
butterfly.
Lou's gonna go find a pond to just.
And as the ritual continues, Grimly, you feel another set of hands touching your other hand,
My God, guys, I'm gonna be killed.
Making them all
and
sing
a warmth
Kumbaya.
again, and then the warmth disappears
Grimly's
as
gonna
you
be
feel
like-
the warmth. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel it.
yeah,
Those
it
who
feels
feel.
it feels as if it feels as if two small children hug you.
That's pedophilia.
And then Sconvanius, you feel this overwhelming sense of cold and anger, resentment.
At that point, as the ritual finishes, Scavonius like dusts his hands off and says, "Well, that was eventful, folks." And Scavonius is going back to camp. Well, actually, not before he takes a passive perception check at the nearby area.
He does pick flowers for their grave.
Are you saying
like, present their
Sconvanius is a
grave
little
look pretty.
nervous?
I don't know. I'm looking for things to nick as I leave.
I'm looking for shit to take.
Lou will
15
come back to the
perception.
camp with like a handful of fish.
As you're heading towards the camp, you see a little scrap of a chunk of the ball.
That could be useful.
Scavonius will, of course, take it for himself and says, "Yeah, it might be important one day."
That child is haunting you for the rest of this campaign. It's just with you.
This
Yeah.
will not be the first one.
You know what's gone, Bonius? That ball was in the spirit realm as well.
Well, you see, this is why I'm taking it, Grimly, so we can learn more about it.
So funny enough, Grimly, the ball that you saw in like the spirit realm or whatever wasn't or didn't really seem physical.
Mhm.
Which is strange because like everything else, you know, around you seemed physical, and the
Physical.
things that you found like in the water that wasn't water was physical. You were able to bring them back.
Damn.
But the ball was like some weird, like, I don't know, like
oh, he's a child.
darkness.
This fucking ball.
Damn.
Like from
Yeah.
the dollar store.
You'd tell it was a ball, but it wasn't like physical.
It's a ball, but not
Physically it was
really.
a ball, but mentally.
Mentally,
It was mentally a ball.
mentally a ball. Got it.
In all aspects. But physical.
Bro, it identified as a ball.
We don't have identified.
Fuck.
So, where is everybody staying for the night? You guys have 2 tents that can hold
Yeah, they
2
have two
people each,
tents,
right?
and last
Yeah, Scavonius is going
we
back
spent
and doing
time
his
setting
tent.
up a camp.
Okay.
Grimly is climbing a tree.
Okay.
No
It's-
reason not to.
It's gonna get fairly cold in the night.
That's
as
chill.
It usually does. Okay.
Immune to the cold.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Grimly
So
can
we-
literally just live anywhere.
Yeah, he kind of can.
So
Get a
so
nanny
room
object.
for Sconvanius. So there will be 1, 2, 4. There will be 1 person without
Okay,
tent
Isha will die
access.
of hypothermia.
That's
Well,
right.
we
I
spent
think that's for the
time
team,
last
guys.
time setting up a camp. Like
Yeah.
we
So
found
are
shelter.
you guys like setting up a fire for warmth?
Yeah, we
so
have.
Yeah,
can
because
at
Isha
least-
has the thing.
okay.
It like does. It keeps. it
Oh
for, like,
yeah,
3
yeah, the
hours.
heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yep.
You know, the
No,
whole
that's good.
subclass.
Yep.
My whole
that's
purpose
huge.
is fire.
My level 3
Perfect. So
ability.
so with
campfire.
with that, you guys will be able to like actually get your long rests in. But what is going to be, if you guys are going to, what is going to be the keeping watch
I'll
Grimly
take
doesn't
first
see.
watch
rotation?
because I don't have dark vision. So
So, as normal, Grimly will
Well-
sleep first for 2 hours and then stay up the rest of the night.
I'll stay up for the first two, because I'm the only
Okay,
man
so
with dark vision.
So you and Raylan.
Well, just me and
Isha
Grimly.
will not be staying up. She sleeps like
Oh
a
well,
rock.
Grimly's going
No,
to sleep
yeah.
for the first hour.
Grimly goes
or
to
first
sleep
shift.
Yeah.
while it's still light
yeah,
out.
I take the
Oh.
first shift, then Grimly and Scavonius take the next one.
Okay, is that how? You, okay,
Well, no.
yeah,
Okay, no, I'll take it with Raylan, because Raylan
Okay.
can't see shit.
yeah. Raylan.
Well,
will
I
be
mean,
able
the
to-
first 8 hours
blind.
there's gonna be some light.
Raylan is blind.
No, we left at night to go to this spooky ruin.
Oh yeah.
So,
Besides, it's a short watch anyways. Grimly's just up very quickly.
yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I'll take the first watch, and then Grimly does the rest. Raylan
Okay,
can stay with me, I guess.
Now, Raylan won't really be of much help for the actual, like, seeing what's going on. So I would say, unless you have something that, like, helps you, you would probably do, like, a straight roll. Because, like, the help action, like, are not able to really see anything. So it's more like them being there for the first couple hours or whatever, like, in case something happens.
I do have
That's
dark
fine.
vision.
Oh shit, Vorin has dark vision?
Shit, Boren
Yeah.
can see.
Okay, then
Yeah.
shit, never mind. Okay, Raylan, go the fuck to sleep.
Raylan,
Blind
go to
bitch.
bed.
Vorin to stay up with me.
Okay. Okay. You just like, Raylan, you can't see shit, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, no, I don't have dark vision, so yeah, I'm totally fine with this.
Go
I don't care. I'll go to bed.
the fuck to bed, Raylan.
Yeah, Isha
Okay.
will sleep quite early.
Yeah, so with you guys like both looking over things and stuff, you can do if you want to do 2 separate rolls or you want to do one with advantage, that's fine. Whatever you guys would prefer.
We have the actually, let's do it separately because I can just give myself advantage.
Nice.
And I'll guidance myself.
Oh,
I am the looker. I get a
Look.
25.
thankfully you're a looker. Voren's like looking around. He's like
Warren
every
probably
now-
phases off.
every now and again he's like in and out of his like dream state, and he just kind of like for a moment there he's just like staring at you, and you're like, wait, Voren, you're supposed to be like keeping an eye out.
Skylar's like buzz himself like, maybe I should have kept Raylan.
Yeah.
Just 1 second.
Something's happening.
If you guys
No,
have
it's
anything
not.
that you want to do during your watch or anything, like chit chat or anything of the sort, I just need to,
Like, the DM needs time to do something.
yeah,
The DM has to make a map.
no.
We're about to fight. Da-da-da.
Oh yeah, my fucking turret is on the fucking shield mode. I
Wow,
have
you don't want
choose
to put him
that.
on flamethrower mode in the forest?
The flamethrower mode scares me.
Flamethrower mode.
It's either like a crossbow, a flamethrower, or a shield that gives us 10 HP.
I feel
So-
like I missed a lot.
As you guys are, sitting, keeping watch and stuff, you see the water over in the distance as it reflects, the light of the sky with like a deep crimson hue, and you see fireflies begin their slow and ghostly dance across the mist.
Oh, so romantic.
Yeah.
She kiss.
I'm gonna turn into a bearded crocatoad and lay in the mud.
That's crazy.
You know, this is why you had to take all that work for the perception check. Man, it's
Yeah.
just a frog toading out.
I would say a bearded crocatoad's about the same size as a human.
They're way bigger, bro. You fought
They-
that.
They
A little bit of
literally ate a human.
Yeah, but that's like a snake. A snake can eat a person. They're like
Is
yeah,
a
that's
is a
big.
watch about like 2 hours, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So at about, like, I would say like an hour or so in, what did you roll again for perception? 25, right?
Yeah.
Sconvanius. For a little while, you don't really notice anything really important or anything like that. But at about, I would say, roughly around like, you guys would have probably, with all the shenanigans that went on, you guys probably would have went to bed roughly around like, I would guess around like 12-ish, maybe. With everything going on. So at about 1:30, when the night's really starting to get really dark, you see, because I'm assuming you're... Oh, this music is way too upbeat. One second.
Whoa!
This is a campfire song, but a little bit too wild.
Around a campfire.
This is very much romantic now.
Yeah. So as you guys are sitting around the campfire, and Voran's staring deeply into your soul, or so you think at least. I
Thought we were off the
What-
romance.
Yeah, what are you while you're staring at Sconvanius, what are you dreaming about in and out?
Definitely not.
Is it romantic?
Definitely nothing romantic and or homoerotic. I definitely wouldn't think that.
Rat sex.
rat.
What?
Yeah, I love that pink scaly tail of his.
Just for my own sense of like what's going on your mind
Moisturizer.
while what's about to happen happens.
You know, maybe I'm just thinking of the menagerie of Twisted Beast or something, you know?
Okay.
You never know where your mind wanders when you're staring at Sconvanius.
So every now and again, Sconvanius, you get like very distracted by the fact that Voran is like just staring at you. And one time you like look away from like, you know, the surrounding area to like just be like, what the fuck is he doing? Kind of deal. You notice as you turn back and look across the other side of the campfire, you see a figure standing at the campfire, literally right beside you, in a tattered sort of cloak, with their hands over the fire. It looks like they're like warming themselves to the fire.
Vomit.
I feel like I'd notice that even if I rolled a 6 perception.
I feel like I'm seeing into some crazy shit right now.
I feel like I'd
So
see
yeah,
this.
Sconvanius is just gonna look up to the man and says, excuse me, sir. You know that approaching such a campsite such as this, unannounced and basking in the warmth, is quite a statement of its
At
own.
this point, do I notice this as Sconvanius?
Yeah, once Sconvanius like recognizes its existence, you notice it, and it's like almost beside, closer to you, I would say, Sconvanius or Voran.
Can I like see what it is then?
It looks like all you can really make out is like a tattered cloak.
It's the child.
That kind of consumes it all. Make a perception check.
Oh, good. Oh, good. All right, let's see.
Or I guess actually investigation, because you're investigating it now as it's closer out.
Even better. Oh, please, God. Yes.
Okay.
Looker.
The looker. He sees.
Once you get to recognize it, it looks like... Now, if... Grimly, would you have explained what you saw when you were in the ethereal plane?
Oh, it's the man.
I explained the ghost children, and then before I went in, I would have explained like the people just standing around.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't have gone into too like big deep
Right.
details on like their eyes and shit, but like
Yeah.
The shadow
So-
creatures.
Based on what Grimly was saying earlier, it kind of. Now it doesn't fully resemble because like the ones that he saw didn't
Wait.
really have any like clothing or anything
this-
like that.
Do his eyes look like my eyes?
You don't see any eyes. It's just underneath like the cloak. It's just kind of darkness. And when you take a
Darkness.
closer look at the hands that are like warming over the fire, it almost looks like the light of the fire is like bouncing off of nothing. It's like a shadowy darkness for what you would think would be like appendages.
Oh, that makes me excited. Can I stand up
But
and get
they're
closer?
just kind of standing there, not really paying attention to what's going on. They're just kind of like hands out towards the fire, like as if they're like warming their hands.
So it does have hands.
Well, in theory, but it's just like
Oh, what do you mean? in
darkness.
theory? Wait, so
It's-
is it?
It's
is it
like
black?
shadowy. Yeah, it's like a black dude, but like
don't know if that's-
not a person.
Okay. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna walk up.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck,
Devin?
wake up, Raylan.
Raylan.
I'm gonna go walk up to the apparition that is made of pure darkness because that's like kind of my thing. And
Okay.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna like kind of like. I kind of reach out towards him a little bit. See what he's about.
You reach
it's
out
about-
towards him.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like
It's
what?
kinda
What
like,
do you mean?
That sounded like
kinda-
a
kinda
threat
wanna-
of a
I
question.
kind of want to like. Kind of want to touch it. Is it like?
You're in.
It's not,
You're
not
gonna
real.
try
He's a
to touch it?
mysterious hooded figure. I'm gonna touch him.
I want to take off that hood, brother. What's under there?
When you like start to reach out, it kind of looks towards you, and as it looks towards you, you get a better look under the cloak, and you see the two eyes of like pure darkness that are darker than the darkness that it already is. As it looks at you, it looks down at your hand, and it looks back up at you, and it just kind of shakes its head, like in disagreement.
I mean, I can do that too with my face. So I mean,
What?
what? Yeah, I can make my face an unholy terror as well. What the hell is
Yeah.
that about? What,
Yeah, but it's
what are you doing here, man? What's going on? What's going on, buddy?
it just kind of looks at you and gives you like kind of an acknowledging nod.
I don't speak ominous. I kind of do.
Nice.
A little bit.
Now, Varn, at least this apparition seems like not the worst thing we've run into.
I want to shake his hand. Well, he doesn't have hands, right? I don't know.
No.
He's got 10.
Uh,
or something.
But as you kind of acknowledge him, and you, I'm assuming, rescind your hand, right?
Well, yeah. I mean,
As you do that, he kind of like puts his hands, both of his hands, he takes them away from the fire, and he puts them out in like kind of like a cupping, like like requesting something kind of gesture.
Fucking homeless man just comes up and begs from you.
every time you say hands, I'm like, I don't know what to picture here. So I'm just picturing a giant spoon made of darkness.
Yeah, kind of. I
He's
mean,
holding a
essentially.
spoon of darkness. I don't know. I got like let's see what I got here. What do I got in my pockets? Hey, yeah, stop. I
Empty out your pocket, mate.
got like,
Run them
I don't know.
pockets.
I don't think he'd want money. He doesn't seem like. the guy
Do
who'd
it. Give
want
him money. Give him $5.
I feel like
Dude, I lost $5 to the fucking juice spirits.
I don't think I would
You-
do that.
This guy
You
just wants
see-
to buy a scratch ticket, man.
You
Okay.
see like a visible like his cloak his cloak kind of like I don't know how to like if he were to be able to make sound, it looks like he makes sound.
What? What is
His
this?
cloak
is
like
going to get up. And
his
he's going
cloak
to
like
Isha's tent.
billows a little bit, like in the front, where his like, I guess, if how tall are you? I guess he'd be about as tall as you. So in proportion to you, where your stomach is.
So he makes a grumbling noise. He's hungry. Is he hungry?
Well, he doesn't make it. You don't hear any noise, but you see his like. You look down, or like you're like
Oh.
looking at you, and his like cape
think
or
I get it.
cloak, like, yeah.
What are you hungry? You want some bread? Oh, you want souls? You want souls for your hands? Your thing? You want souls? I go wake Grimly. I want to wake Grimly out and tell him to come look at this.
Grimly's up in a tree, I think.
Grimly,
Pulling out of the
I'm
tree.
just
He doesn't
vibing.
sleep, does he?
I'm just vibing. I meditate, but like,
Grimly!
just kind of look down at you.
There's a shadowy dude over here with a big spoon. Well, hands. I don't know.
Does he have eyes?
No.
I've had enough of them today.
Scavonius is going to wake up Isha very quickly, just in the middle of the night, kind of shake her awake.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's bring the skittish one over.
No, I just need weaponry. And Scavonius can look down at Isha and says, Isha, I need some holy water.
Oh my god.
She just like chucks the bag at him. There's so much in the bag.
Scavonius like fucking doubles down over.
As-
Says, Isha, I need you to carry this. Why do you have so much water?
As it hears holy water, because I'm assuming you're not really being quiet about this, and it is quite close to the camp. In front of you, Vorin, it just disappears into a mist.
Oh, good. That's nice. Is it gone invisible? Because I can see it.
It's gone.
Oh, so it like teleported away?
No, it just well, I mean, maybe.
It died.
It's
It
fucking,
went back home.
it's
So with
fucking
that,
dead.
Scavonius will wipe his head and says, never mind, Isha, we scared it off quite easily, actually. You have a lot in common with them.
Flops back dead.
I don't know.
Isha, please get this bag off of me.
She is not. She is gone.
Isha.
You know, I feel like Lou's gonna hear the commotion, looks up, fucking Scavonius is like
Oh, one
crushed
second,
under
guys.
the fucking bag. And he just walks over, is like, Lou need help.
Gotta go to the bathroom. One second.
Yes, take this off of me. My bones are being crushed.
Like, fucking Lou just picks up the bag with one, clicks it right beside Scavonius. It's like,
Excellent. So, yeah. With
Yeah,
that,
so-
Scavonius goes back and watch. Evil spirit solved. Good job, Varn.
Lou's going back to
These spirits just want $5 from us.
So after that interesting event, you guys end up successfully making it through your 2 hours of watch.
As if a bell had gone off, Grimly just swings on out of the tree. Says, alright,
hmm
go to bed. I'm up.
You got your 2 hours.
Just walk over, just brush myself off. Like, alright.
Scavonius will hand Grimly some of the holy water from Isha's bag as he walks off back to his tent.
Why the fuck do I need this?
Scavonius looks back and says, there's some spirits in the area. Probably from me blowing up the child, woke them up, who knows.
No, they've always been here, Scandonius. We went over this.
A little
Look,
description on them.
I'll tell you this right now, Grimly. I hate spirits with ghosts like this.
Maybe stop
Not
blowing
even
up corpses, and then leave you alone.
Look, so most of them even get mad when I walk in an area.
But yeah, you're
I
blocking
feel like they
their
know me
house.
at this point. It's an abandoned ruin.
It's clearly not that abandoned.
They don't own it legally anymore.
I don't think they know what the
Brave
law
shaming them?
is.
I'm sure they know when they were alive.
And then I'm sure the laws are different.
Brave shaming is wild.
Look, we're in core. This is a lawless hellhole anyways.
Clearly
But-
not.
As I've said, I don't like the spirits. Please deal with them. Get them gone from this area. Make sure none of them come into my tent.
I'll tell you how to keep the spirits from being pissed off at you, but you gotta stop blowing up corpses.
How do you calm the spirits then, Grimly?
I don't know, well, I mean, what Isha did seemed to work.
I'm not doing an entire 30-minute funeral for any spirit that comes along.
You don't need to do it for every spirit, just the ones who pissed off.
They all seem pissed. They all seem equally pissed.
Yeah, it's because they're
That guy
dead.
That
You'd
last
be
one just
pissed
came to
off
our
too if
camp
you were
and was
dead.
taking-
No one could see you. Lauren said he had a
Look.
spoon. Did you give him something?
No,
Why
he's
not?
already dead.
That's what I did with the kids.
But you were in the... Look, he's gonna eat the food.
He was here. There's no difference between you being there or him being here.
I didn't miss
You're in the
it.
same plane.
No, nothing really. Just Convonius and Grimly bickering.
It's the Lorax of the fucking ghost.
I know.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the dead.
So I just tries this. Look, it's like even if I gave him food, it's just gonna fall through his hands, isn't it?
I don't think.
So
I
precious.
This
don't
is
think
also
they.
food that
I don't think they
we
have
eat.
hands.
Or a spoon. I don't know. I don't bother with the spirits. They
I would-
just make me
Convonius,
upset.
it was wearing a cloak.
Yes, it was wearing a cloak. So with that, I'm not giving any morsel of food to any spirit that just comes along uninvited into our camp without saying a word.
I don't know why you would assume
They
they
get
wanted
bigger.
food. I gave these kids a funny show. You know, I cast a spell. That seemed to do it. You have
Well, I
magic. Entertain them.
I'm not entertaining a ghost. I have much more important things to do than entertaining some spirit.
I was just gonna walk off and like find frogs.
Goes and murders some frogs.
Yes, I'm going to murder frogs and insects to get souls back.
Hopefully it's not Warren.
Yes, and Scavanius will just go into his tent frustrated at the concept of spirits and their annoyances.
Okay, so you're going off to look for little frogs, Grimly? Grimly died.
He's gone looking.
He went looking.
Sorry, I've been rudely interrupted. What's up?
Unbelievable.
I know it happens.
Unacceptable. Beat them to death.
I wish I could. Anyways, continue.
So you're going off to look for frogs?
Yeah, I'm not like leaving camp. Like I'm like obviously I'm on watch, but like
Yeah.
I'm looking for insects that I could, you know, small creatures that I could easily and murder and take their
Okay.
souls and refill my bag.
Make a survival.
Survival. I feel like they should be making a survival, honestly.
Well, it's you're trying to find like basically food, I would say.
They should be making a survival.
I guess they should be making a survival.
Actually, I have that advantage if I'm looking for food, because that's just a thing I can do.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that frogs are technically food.
And we'll see if we roll better. There we go. 20.
Okay. So as you're like, your camp's not too far from the water. You made it far enough away that in case like, you know, anything happens, like it rains or something, like
I can see pretty far.
yeah. You see kind of near the shore edge, you do see a couple of frogs jumping around. Not the terrifying ones that are crocodiles, but you do see some normal ass frogs that may die tomorrow if it rains.
Good. They're dying today. Natural selection has deemed them dead. Eldritch Blast.
God.
They call me a force of nature. I'm collecting souls from small critters.
Gotta
Eldritch
love the
Blast
bag of
is a
rats.
Eldritch Blast is a 2-hit, right?
I don't know.
No, we're not level 5 yet.
Well, yeah, it's I still gotta cast it, but if they're just on the water, like
Yeah,
I got
I'm
time, I'll just
guessing
walk around and stab them with.
If you're going, you would eventually probably kill them anyways. Anyways, after going around and
Get a bag of rats, Grimly.
bag of toads. Fill my bag with live frogs.
gathering your frogs and heading back to towards camp, make a perception check for me.
Oh boy. Is we on good watch today? We is half decent watching.
Not too bad.
We is pretty good watching.
As you look around, you don't really see anything of like immediate importance or anything like that. You see, you look up and you see the moon out pretty nice and large. It always confuses you that the fact that there is a moon.
Why would that confuse me?
No, don't ask. It's okay.
Yeah. The world is cursed. That's why. You don't really want to know the theories of it, you know?
We finally got Moonlord.
Moonlord confirmed.
But yeah, it casts down a nice bluish green light down onto the surrounding area. And as you look around, the most that you can really see is a few like mushrooms and stuff like that of various sizes and shapes, kind of off near the tree that Vorin was daydreaming under, and the one that you were napping on top of.
Fantastic. With my my newly refilled bag, I will sit over by the fire and look around for into the ethereal. You know, there's not much going on elsewhere, and these people were talking about, you know, seeing a ghost, and that's not really something they can do normally. So maybe something's going on.
You see, near the. Do you always just see into the ethereal plane, or is it whenever you kind of will it?
No, as long as I have a soul, I can see invisible and ethereal.
So actually, yeah, okay. So you getting
this
that
is
soul
always...
this changes things. So when you look over towards the fire, you see the same figure that they were talking about by the fire, just kind of standing there, looking like it's getting warmth.
I'm gonna walk on up to it and be like, "Hey, are you the one that they were, you know, talking about?"
It looks at you with its
Holy
two
shit.
big, not beady eyes, deep and dark eyes, I mean. And it just kind of like nods its figure, but its head at you, I guess.
Wow. Why are you responding? The other ones didn't.
It looks at you and kind of cocks its head.
Do you what? So, did you want something?
As it's looking toward you, it shakes its head up and down, and you see that it's nervous to leave the ethereal plane, like it wants to, you feel this like, I don't know, this like unnerve to it. There's like a little bit of like a shake to it.
It is afraid. Why are you afraid, small spirit?
Probably 'cause
As
the
it
rocks
like
are
kind of
doused in
looks,
holy water.
it looks kind of down towards your pouch that has the holy water in it.
Oh, this? I just kind of toss it towards Scunbonius's tent. I will absolutely biff it at his tent, actually.
Make a 2-hit roll, just like normal.
Sure.
Add your just your strength modifier.
Fantastic straight roll. Let's go.
10.
Absolutely average.
Wait. Oh, I guess yeah. You would have where he's laying down in a tent. Yeah, it misses. Sconvanis, you swear something fucking like slams against the tent, with pretty decent force.
Scummy just like gets up like momentarily. And he sees as nothing happens. Just know it's one of those fucking spirits doing their stupid knocking thing in the middle of the night, trying to scare him off. Scummi's just fucking over it at this point. He just like puts his blanket over his head and just like curls up, just like groaning, like please leave. I hate you.
Do you want to lay next?
No, Lou
Say
scares
something
me
else.
slightly more.
So yeah, holy water biffed. Does he seem less on edge?
As you do that, it takes a little bit, but you notice that he seems to apparate into the normal world.
Okay.
And then he holds out his hands as a spoon, as Voran's called it.
I give him a knife. I don't know what else to give him. I mean, I could give him a soul, but I didn't need to do that in the physical plane with last time. So.
The knife sits on his hand, and then he looks at you and he shakes his head in disagreement.
Damn, he's picky.
Holy shit, man.
You know, this
You're
would
dead.
be a lot
You're dead.
easier. I take the knife again. Take the knife back. Like, you know, this would be a lot easier if you just fucking speak. Just rummaging through my bag.
You play a game of hot cold with a ghost.
I'm gonna hold up the rock that the other ghost gave me.
It shakes its head in disagreement.
You want one of these souls, don't you?
It shakes its head in disagreement.
All right. Well, now you're just annoying. What do you want?
Does it want the ball?
I put my bag on the floor. Just be like, oh, go ahead, take out what you want. No, you can't have it. But what do you want?
What do you have on you?
A lot, actually. Everything over here. Except maybe the heart. I don't know if I have that or if Scundonius has it still.
Scotty Vomblius has it.
Alright, gone. So all of this and this.
What's your name? 1 second.
I'll tell you, this guy's gonna want something annoying. Like, he's gonna be like, I want your boots.
I want your mess kit.
Yeah.
Left sock.
I want your mess kit. Just so you are aware, this pouch is full of live frogs.
Oh,
Yes,
Oh.
I've picked up frogs.
and are their souls gone, or you didn't take them all yet?
No, they are
They're
live
live,
frogs.
bro.
I can only hold 2 souls at once. That's in
Okay.
something else. But yeah, these are just backups for when I need them.
Well, and the frogs are just in your bag?
Yeah, they're just in a pouch. They're just like tied
Oh.
off. I've got the backpack
Be
and I've
alive
got
for
a
much
pouch.
longer.
Well,
Just
it
hiding.
reaches into your bag. Is like the pouch inside of your bag?
So
this
this
man loves the frogs, bro.
so there's there's the bag, right? There's the bag, and then on like the side of it, like Like you can see Grimly's model, right? Like the pouch would be just like one of the pockets, just like on his bag.
Okay. Okay, well, it reaches into the pocket, and it unravels somehow. You don't see any like articulation of fingers or anything, but it undoes your tie, pulls out a frog, ties it back for you, and then puts its hand over the fire, as if it is cooking the frog.
What a freak. I feel like this guy's not even a ghost.
This guy's just a freak.
I sigh, take the frog from him, stick it on the end of my rapier, and just like roast it as a spit.
It looks at you and like nods like frantically.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just some hobo with a ghost of like ghostly appearance.
He's just hungry.
He's just born that he looks like a ghost. He's just weird. He just pretends he's a ghost.
The whole time I'm cooking this frog, I'm just muttering to myself, annoyed. God, fucking Scunvonius was right. He's just one
Scunvonius is satisfied in his dreams. He does not know why.
Nah, Scunvonius knows why. He's never wrong.
He knows.
He's never wrong.
He's never wrong. I'll never tell him.
You don't have to tell him.
So yeah, being, proficient with cooking, because that's a thing that Grimly also has, I will cook frogs for him until he is satisfied. There are plenty of frogs.
Okay. So you cook it up, and do you after such do you present it to it?
Yeah. I'll like hold out the end of the rapier to him. Like, God, take it. It's hot. Gross, I don't want to touch it.
It grabs it and like puts it up to its face, and it just disappears into the mist.
That's quite the trick you got there.
And then it begins to walk away, and then it turns around back towards you, and it leaves. It like looks towards you and opens up its hand, and you see like some sort of trinket or something.
$5.
Big gold coin.
You see some sort of like trinket or something in its hand.
I'll walk over and I'll go to take it from him. I don't know why he had to walk away to give me this, but it's whatever, I guess.
It kind of looked like he forgot that he should give you something because like you did feed him.
This ghost is a loser. This is why he's not in the afterlife, because he's a fucking weirdo.
They kicked him out.
I was gonna complain about you to the other ghosts, taking a gift and just not even saying thanks, but you're alright, man, you're alright.
It's the equivalent of the homeless man giving you his used needle.
He just kind of looks towards you and like gestures his hand out a little bit more.
What, do you want more?
No, he like for you to grab the.
Yeah, I take it.
Okay. And then he turns around, and then you see him go into the ethereal plane, and he eventually like goes into the river mist, and then he's gone.
Oh, he's fucking
This guy's
dead.
been gone and back like 5 different times.
Oh, he's fucking dead.
Get the fuck out.
We're going back to the fire and chilling for the rest of the night. Watching around, figuring out how to keep these frogs from the, pissing and shitting in this bag.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
They might even just kind of die.
Hey, if they don't die to the rain, it's a longer life they've ever lived.
True. So on that, the morning eventually comes with misty, cold air.
Yes.
Yeah. As everybody eventually comes to aliveness.
Yes.
Yep. You guys are all awake as you see the boatman preparing everything.
All right, let's get back to it.
Yep, on the boat.
First things first, I'll be giving Scandonius the things I promised him last night for helping solve his own problems. These 2 weird swords that I found.
Yes, swords that belong in the ethereal plane.
Swords that shouldn't be here.
Swords that have no right to exist. Thank you. 2 long sword. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Scottis will be taking that. And on the boat ride, he's gonna be examining that shit and trying to figure out if they're special.
I'll ask you to examine the chest armor as well. And the trinket that I got.
Okay, yeah, Scottis is always open to looking over anything.
Fuck it, I pour like 6 items on your lap.
Okay, Scottis is gonna be quite busy, I guess.
Wait, so what all do you hand him?
I hand him the swords, those are his to keep now, and then I've got the chest armor, and then the 3 gifts from these ghosts.
Okay.
Alright.
Got a lot for him to look at.
Do I just make 6 Arcana checks or what?
I'm not gonna
Make-
bother with the money. Money's money.
Make 6 investigation checks.
We're like a days away from Bridgeton, so
Yeah, you might end up needing to rest again depending on how travel goes.
I just think if I want to use any of my advantages for this.
Doesn't that last like an hour?
It's no, I just can get advantage on a skill check that I'm proficient in. I can do it equal to twice my proficiency, so I have 4 charges of it. Well, whatever. I'll do 1 on my sword for the advantage. Oh yeah, and guidance. So a 17 for a sword. The first sword.
Okay. It doesn't look magical in nature. But it does look like the metal is infused with another type of metal of some sort that seems to you kind of like put it in, you kind of like put some water on it to like see if like it has any sort of like resistances or anything like that, and it seems like it has some sort of inert acid resistance.
And now I'm gonna check out the other sword as well. I will not be using my advantage, so a 15.
It seems like the same deal.
Alright, so acid-resistant metal of some sort. I would like to use my proficiency in metallurgy to actually figure out what the fuck this metal is. Could I do that?
Yep.
What do I know? I'm using a toolkit.
Okay. So you're gonna be like, I'm assuming like scraping off little tiny pieces to kind of
Yeah, just
inspect,
actually
like how
examine
it
it,
works.
trying to figure out what kind of metal it actually is.
Okay. Make a fuck,
Well,
what?
I don't need a skill. I just need the.
You just need,
Oh,
he just
okay.
needs an ability.
I'm just
Yeah,
thinking, like,
it-
what would like metal work be even related to? Would that be like wisdom?
Sure,
Yeah,
Sure.
let's do wisdom.
got it. And I have advantage because I have the tools. So I get a 15.
15. Well,
Congrats, it's metal.
We've done it.
no, it's the metal that it is hilarious.
It's not
It's a
metal.
mithril.
No, it's not mithril.
What are we at?
It's tantalum.
Stop. Got it. Weird. Ethereal plane, tantalum sword. Alright, so that's just like an acid-resistant metal. Do
Yes.
I know any other uses that it has?
That's
It is
sword.
acid resistant.
Sword.
Got it.
Pretty good
Got
use.
Pretty good, where that could probably fetch us a good price.
It is. Make a history, just on like, you know of the metal, but like, do you know like what it's like?
Mine, I will use the advantage. I get a
Nice.
20, so a 29.
On that, you know that out of all of the acid-resistant metals, that is probably the most acid-resistant.
Goddamn.
Beyond, it's lesser than some metal like titanium, but it is more acid-resistant than like gold, platinum, or like lead.
Got it. Awesome. That's a good find.
Make
Mhm.
shoes out of it.
Real. After that, your trinkets. What's your pile of trinkets, Zach?
I have a small figure that looks like Grimly.
Alright, small figure of Grimly. 22.
It looks like it is made out of like a mangrove tree. It's like got like twistings of like where like branches meet like in a root kind of deal. And you notice that it's like almost covered in a small layer of like charcoal.
Got it. Does it seem magical or just mundane?
No. Seems mundane.
Alright, garbage, what's next?
This small rock.
Oh yes, the ghost rock.
I like how it
So-
sounds like it's like Grimly's just standing there, patiently waiting for news about his stuff.
I am.
So it's just like, this is crap, trash.
Yep. Yes, I will literally call the doll garbage. Like,
This small rock seems to be like a piece of obsidian.
Oh.
oh, obsidian. Kinda good, good job. And what's the last trinket?
Small trinket.
Sick. 16 on the thing.
The thing.
You realize upon closer investigation that it seems like there's like a latch on the trinket, and when you open it, you see a woman and a picture of 2 children.
Yeah, think of you.
Is the locket valuable? Like, is it gems and shit? Good metal?
It looks like it's made of pretty decent metal. It looks like there's like parts that are like little pieces of like platinum and
You could
some
probably get
gold.
like 50 gold for that.
We would. So yeah.
I see
So
him
just-
eyeing this stuff, and I'm like, hold up, buddy, hold on.
I know. Look, I'm gonna be real with you, Grimly. We still need to get some money, so I think we have 5 gold at the moment.
Look. Money is important, but see, these came directly from the ghosts, and I think there's the only bigger way of pissing them off, besides blowing up their bodies, would be, selling off their
It's
Gets.
fine. Look. And the Scavonius will take out the picture from the locket carefully, and then just hand it to Grimly.
Do I recognize the children in this picture?
You. I don't think you'd really be able to tell. But, like, they seem pretty close. I mean, the children that you saw didn't really have, like, physical features.
Yeah.
The picture, they have physical features.
So yeah, Scavonius will just hand you that, and the Scavonius like, we will sell this amulet. Of course, I will do it for you.
Any ghosts
Like-
come after me, I'm sending them after you.
That is fine. It would not be the first. There's quite a line.
I gotta just look around Scunbunny's for the ghosts.
You swear in the distance you see a set of, like, yellow eyes. You don't know if it's a ghost or if it's just a creature. But you swear you see two beady yellow eyes shining in the distance.
Scunbunny, remember that time when you told me that, like, if something was coming to kill you from the ethereal plane, and, like, there was nothing you could do about it and to not tell you?
Yes.
Just making sure.
Yes, I know. I've dealt with this a lot.
Yeah, I'm just making sure we're on the same page.
There's a reason why I was very specific with that. That was not a last-minute thing. I've asked people that many times in my life.
Do I... You know what? No, it's better if I don't know.
Most likely.
Anyways, more on this chest
Anyways,
armor.
The Scavonius Identification Lounge is open if anyone else wants to something identified.
So we still have this chest piece to go for.
Oh, the chess piece. Fuck, okay. This one I will give myself advantage for.
Yes, Grimly has a lot of trash to look through.
I guess. Fuck. 26.
The chess piece seems to be made out of some sort of, like, steel type alloy.
So just regular steel chess piece.
Yeah.
Got it.
Though it does seem to have, it doesn't seem to have, like, it seems smoother and better made. It seems like it could be acid resistant, but maybe not as, like, well as the swords.
I will metallurgy this shit. A 26.
To try to find out what metal it is?
Yeah, just my metallurgy, looking over the craftsmanship of it and all.
Okay,
Trying to assess a price.
it looks like, a before Desolation era, thing.
Holy shit, this is
Wow.
old.
Okay, this is all there. Well, guys, I am glad to announce one of our first discoveries.
It was me, everybody!
The metal doesn't look like it could be forged with the equipment or technology of this age.
Okay, this is good then.
I'm just gonna kind of like lean back on my hands, just like,
Just
Scavonius, what's the purpose of digging up ruins if I could just walk along the bottom of a river and find this?
Well, most people can't go to the ethereal plane, Grimly. But, if you would like to do that more, I am totally up for. Speaking of which, that potion you drank.
Yeah.
That might be something for a later date. You don't have any of it left, do you?
I mean, I don't think so. I still have the bottle.
I see. Could you pass me the bottle?
Yeah, sure.
For the duration of this, I'm gonna try and find any residue of this shit still in the bottle with my alchemy kit.
Okay. Make a check with your alchemy tools. This is gonna have quite a high DC.
I figured. What skill?
Um,
I mean stat.
probably intelligence because this is arcane.
Got it. Give myself an advantage.
And the guidance.
So 17 plus 1 and 18.
You're not able to scrounge up enough to get a definitive clue as to the components within, or that may have previously been within.
Ascavanius nods, just says I'm gonna need a bigger workshop for this. But for now, that is all Ascavanius has to do. Unless anyone else has something to identify, I don't know.
I think Grimly's the only one who picks up garbage.
It's what he does.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't got it.
So Lou
Alright.
eats things.
Let us continue.
Yeah. So what's the plan? We're still short money to pay that toll.
Well, not anymore, my friend.
Oh.
So we're probably gonna have to get to Bridgeton and sell some things.
Yeah. Like, how long is the ship guy willing to wait for us? Like, if we can't, like, get a quick
I mean,
sailing.
this is like a cargo guy. I'm guessing he has shit to drop off.
Yeah, he does have some shipments and stuff on the boat. It looks like.
Yeah, so
yeah.
we'll just go there. We'll find a buyer real quick for something to get enough. We don't need too much.
Yeah, we just need 50 for this way, and then we can
Yeah,
come up with
I
another
think-
50 on the way back.
Probably just sell a tantalum sword for 50 easily.
Just give me 1 second. I gotta see how travel goes.
Yeah. You know, like, how good's the feel of the sword? You know? Like, if I hold it, do I feel like I can attack with it?
You're proficient with love.
Are you
Do I
proficient
feel
with
like-
long
No.
Do
The
I
difference
feel like
is,
this is a finesse?
the difference is, can I feel the finesse?
It's a long sword.
It's
I'm
a long
sorry,
sword
my boy.
finesse.
Yeah, no, it's garbage. Garbage. Don't need it.
Yeah, worthless.
Can I try the long sword?
Yeah, you can try the long sword.
Great.
Are you good with long swords?
Yeah, barbarians have proficiency in martial, yeah.
It feels pretty good in your hands.
Nice.
It doesn't feel any better than a normal longsword, other than the fact that you feel kind of posh using it.
We blading up the dog.
I love the idea of an acid-resistant weapon. It's like, oh, it's not going to make you acid-resistant, but the sword will make it.
The sword will be fine.
Yeah, you know what? Lou's gonna keep it around just because, like, you know, it's acid resistant. So
Yeah, it honestly might be good for Lou, because
Yeah.
he
Like,
goes
if
out
it-
to the
if-
shittiest
if-
places known
yeah,
to
if
man.
ever my glaive decides to fucking melt into acid, at least I have this thing.
Lou
I
likes
mean,
No,
if
no,
it
no.
ever like is raining during some sort of encounter or something, like having your weapon get pocked during a fight would not be good.
I mean,
The
that's
best
actually, I may be able to make you a glaive made of the
The
same
best
shit
purpose
blade.
of that is to hop in, so that when you're swallowed by a creature, you don't have to worry about your weapon being melted. Just you.
Real.
Yeah.
True.
So,
If
yeah,
they have acid in their stomach, it can still get popped.
So yeah,
Can you
just-
imagine having a weapon.
So yeah, just keep one of the long swords,
I'll keep the.
and then maybe I can turn a long sword into a glaive later.
Tantalum.
Tantalum sword. Tantala.
Oh my god.
I hate it.
So as you guys continue on your journey, oh, what the fuck? Why is there singing? I don't want singing. That's too
What
bass.
Woman screaming song.
Why is she singing? Ah!
Sure, I don't know what this is, but if they're singing, I'm gonna cry. So as you guys continue on, the river channels become thinner and more like labyrinth-like, with sections where the boatman is like, shit, hold on to something real quick, as you guys like skirt through some like barely wide, like you guys swear when you guys get to some certain points in the river, like the boat is not gonna fit, you feel like. As like you see there are like thick walls of reeds and tangled vines that kind of enclose in you or in on the like the path ahead. But it seems like the fella is able to work his way through, but it seems to be a bit of a struggle. Even with the water elemental, like pushing as much water as he can. You guys are like skirting in and out and through and around
Can
all
I,
these
go
like
into water and like cut the.
Once again,
We've gone over this loop. The boat is a lot faster
you are
than you.
in a car.
We are in a car.
The dog, do not jump out the window, dog. This is
Like-
hands inside of the moving vehicle.
Like you guys are like this is almost like some speedboat shit where like the left side of the boat is like in the air for like a second, like trying to skirt around like
Why
these
is
like
this guy
vines and
going
stuff.
this route? Surely there's got to be a better way.
Do you tell him that?
No, but I think about it.
No.
Okay.
Grimley's been on this river before. Yes, I tell him that. I question him.
There is not better.
Surely there has to be. I mean, it can't be that different from going, over here towards Bindershot. It's the same river. It's just higher upstream.
You guys traveled through quite a different route to go through.
It's
You
the
guys
same
went through-
river. It can't be that.
No,
different.
you guys went through here. It gets a lot tighter up near getting closer to Bridgeton town. You even traveled up here.
Grimley is still
the-
cocky.
The air here feels a lot heavier than where you were previously, and I would say you guys are like roughly about like here-ish, but just keep in mind that the terrain is quite vastly different from what it looks like on the map. Like it is very twisty and viney. But as you guys continue through, the air here, like I said, is quite a bit heavier, almost like clinging to your guys' skin like a wet cloth. Yeah, the scent of stagnant water and decay grows stronger. The water here isn't really flowing heavily for the fact that it is a river. It's quite like sedentary. With like strange formations of dead trees as you guys continue on, that stand partially submerged with their bark like a bleached white and twisted with like unnatural shapes, almost like remnants of the acid rain that once or that has scoured the land. Some of the trees with like hollowed out holes, and as you guys are like zooming past them, you can almost hear like the wind blowing through the hollowed out holes of some of the trees, creating like almost like a whistling sound as like the wind moves through them.
Alright. Well, this is weird. I don't like this. I'll just keep an eye out. If a monster pops out, I'm shooting them.
Occasionally you see scattered about abandoned rafts or half-sunken canoes that float, trapped between some of the thick vegetation, with their owners nowheres to be found. But eventually, you guys come to a bit of a clearing where it seems like travel is starting to get a little bit better. But the night seems to grow closer and closer as fellow man buddy looks towards you guys, and he's like, "We're probably not gonna make it tonight, unfortunately. We'll have to set out in the morning to make it to Bridgeton tomorrow afternoon."
Yeah, so where are we sleeping?
He's going to try to see if he can find somewheres that might be suitable.
We'll sleep in the boat.
It's a little bit rough here with all of the vegetation.
I want to sleep next to the elemental.
I do too.
I would be
That's
nowhere
crazy.
near it.
I want to lay in his water.
Gonna go for a walk if we're forced to sleep on this boat.
Same.
You have to go for a swim.
Just drag Scumvonius with you.
It's fine. I'll just
Um,
carry you around. I'll cradle Scumvonius like a small child. You walk through the woods.
So this was at disadvantage, by the way.
Bro,
What was?
not, bro.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
As Buddy Man turns around one of the sharp vine-like shifts in the terrain, the water elemental seems to struggle for a second as he's like pouring out like a torrential amount of water. It seems like letting it flow through him. It seems like for a second he's unable to maintain the power that it requires to do some of these twists as you guys go straight into a thicket of the bleach white twisted dead tree formations. And
We all die in a car crash.
everybody make a dexterity save.
Oh my god, this fucking guy.
Why did we pay this man?
This is a
I'm
natural
not-
one. I'm sorry, guys.
Fly, broken wings.
15.
You have advantage on that, Luke. 'Cause you have danger sense. You're a barbarian.
Hey, I'm not getting chucked off as bad. Fuck you guys.
I got chucked off. I'm
Oh
dead.
my god.
Surprisingly, with my -1, I rolled better than you.
We're all fucking dead. Oh my god.
Completely rolls on 20. He's so ready for this boatman to prove him right that he's a horrible driver.
He's waiting for his mom to show him.
I've been waiting for this since we left.
As you guys hit
Insurance.
the surprisingly not very softened wood of these dead trees, it almost feels like you guys hit like a wall of rock. As
Wow.
whoever what we got here, as Sconvonius, Raylan, and Voren, and wait, what did you get? Why do you have a 14 and a 15?
Jet
Advantage.
advantage.
So that's
okay.
danger
Okay.
sense, yeah.
As Voren, Isha,
God damn it.
So
Run
close.
to
Raylan,
another fucking car.
So
crash.
it's
and
just
Sconvonius go flying into.
Lou gets to stop.
Yeah, Lou, you're
Was it
you're
a
welcome
15?
for. Yeah, it was 15. Yeah.
God damn it, my -1 screws me again. Fuck this world.
Fuck this
Um,
stupid Baka world.
As you guys go absolutely flying and get yourselves tangled up into the wood around.
Bro.
Blue gets
Take,
reported again.
11 damage.
I am gonna dodge roll and coolly slide down the tree and use my temp HP.
Stroy's gonna smash high speeds into a tree. Yes,
So is Isha. Isha's going right on top of the rat. Just crashing with him.
Well, yeah, I'll just dust myself off. It's like, well, should have seen that coming.
Grimly was
We take
so
11 damage
prepared
from
for this thing.
Yeah, 11 damage.
Grimly's just
Oh,
pissed
wait,
off.
actually, that song fit. That was called Paper Boats.
Beautiful.
Anybody that is still on the boat, somehow
Lou.
you held on to something rapidly.
It's literally just Lou.
Grimly's here too.
The
Very
front
good.
end of the boat is quite fucked up, as one would say.
Bro. This was an awful trade deal.
This
We
was
should
the
get some
worst.
of our money back.
You already got a really big discount.
Clearly.
We got a
Way back.
discount. We got a discount to go there and back. We ain't even make it there.
Promise.
Halfway.
We are not even to the checkpoint.
Get that
Well,
insurance
man.
claim! Get that insurance claim!
Maybe you can work out a deal for him to pay for your toll, maybe.
That
Who
is-
knows?
Scavonius will be fucking getting up untangled. And he looks at the boat and just like falls to his knees. And just looks at me and says, I hate car. I hate it here every day.
Does the boat stop or does it keep going?
No, it stopped like it hit a brick wall.
Do you
Oh,
have
okay.
carpentry? Do you have carpentry, Scavonius?
Yes, I can get any skill
So
immediately.
we've
Oh,
made
yeah,
a
yeah.
boat before, so like it
Oh,
shouldn't
yeah.
be too bad.
We should check how bad's the damage on this fucking boat.
You should
Yeah,
pay
Scavonius is gonna look it over. Investigate
it-
this fucking boat.
It is pretty rough. Also,
I'm going to check on the water elemental. We need the engine more than we need the boat.
Well, wasn't he at the front?
Yeah.
he was at the back actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Thankfully, it seems like he turned into a pool of water over the edge to hold himself there. As you see, he reapparates into an actual figure.
Yeah, good, you're fine. I'm gonna look for the boatman. Give him a piece of my mind.
Oh wait, actually, 1 second. I gotta see if he went flying as well.
It's a natural one gets skewered on a tree branch.
Good news and bad news, boys. The good news is Grimly's driving the boat again.
Yeah, he went flying.
Motherfucker.
What about the guy? Did the guy go flying? Because that's
Yeah, that's
the
what
rest-
I'm saying. He
Yeah.
did go flying.
Does he survive?
You see him limp wrapped around a tree branch.
So he's dead.
Okay, is he still alive? I would be able to eat its soul otherwise.
Can we just get our money back?
Yeah, do you get a soul ping for to eat his soul? Is he dead?
Can I just... Fuck it, I'm immediately casting Spare the Dying. I don't care if he's dead or not already.
Oh, that ruins it. Now we don't get our money back.
No, he's still unconscious.
if we save his life.
You were able to stabilize him.
Holy shit. There you go. Take our
Okay.
money back.
Leo!
S-
Go! Get him! Bring him back! Please!
SVPD assemble. Grimly, we need to fix this boat.
The one good person, Grimly, surprisingly.
Grimly has been prepared for this man to fuck it up the entire time.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Scavonius isn't murderous. He would also. Well, he would.
Yeah.
Scavonius would never help someone, but he wouldn't kill someone in cold blood.
But I'm
It
not
wasn't cold blood.
I'm not straight up killing this man because I need to rub it in his face.
Based.
Chaotic lawful. That's what I do.
But yeah, Scanvonius will be trying to fix up the boat.
I will
Yeah.
help with the heavy lifting.
I'll tend to the stupid ass boat, man.
I'm gonna
He's
go
just gonna
do
be
a
crippled in a
patrol.
bush.
I'm gonna go do a patrol and make sure nothing like approaches us
You should
because
just-
we definitely made a lot of fucking noise. So
Yeah.
Okay.
So much
Yeah.
of our health.
Scanvonius is gonna slap his ass with the force of a fucking gun.
Okay, Raylan, make a perception check.
Alright.
Sconvonius,
Thank you for
with the
the-
help of Lou.
What's Raylan doing?
I'm gonna go do a patrol to make
Yeah,
sure
doing
that
a
nothing
She's
gets.
just gonna join
Yeah.
Raylan, actually.
Okay.
All right, let's go. 25.
Nice.
If you want, I can slap you on the ass.
Sure, I will take it. That is 26.
Better than nothing.
What do you want me to roll for fixing the boat? I'm using tools as usual, so just a stat.
Dexterity.
Alright.
How well do you hit a hammer? Do you get your fingers?
You get your fingers.
Kills myself with the hammer.
We've done this once before.
Yeah,
The
Scanvonius.
hammer.
I get a 25.
Nice.
I have
With the
tools.
help of Lou, you are able to. Lou does all the heavy lifting, and you do the intricate detail work to make this.
It just sounds like you tell Lou what to do.
Yeah.
just
As
sit back
usual,
and like
someone just sits in the fucking back and hammers a nail every once in a while.
Yeah.
He's just like, what am I supposed
Great
to be doing?
leader.
Yeah, as you're able to get the boat back to buoyancy.
Hey, that's pretty good.
After a while, as the sun is beginning to go down, Raylen, with your perception check, you don't notice anything immediately. Though you do feel as though the ground here is almost shifting, ever so slightly from time to time.
Like in a natural way, or like something is digging underneath us kind of way.
Like on a
It
floating
feels like
turtle,
the
that's an island.
entirety of the terrain.
Is this normal for Core, for this part of Core?
For this part of Core, not really. I mean, you know that the land sometimes shifts,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
this
exactly.
seems abnormal because usually the shifting is like slow and over time.
Yeah. I'm gonna go look to Isha. Isha, is this magical? Like I was like point to the shifting in the terrain.
Just point to the dirt. Is this magic?
It's magical.
-1 Arcana.
No, Isha, you have detect magic. You have detect magic. You can take 10 minutes.
Please!
Sure, detect magic.
It does not seem magical.
Okay.
Do we need Voron to smell the ground?
Nah.
On the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get Voron. Like, I'll report back to the group. Tell them, yeah, there's nothing else out there, but I'll go tell Voron to
Ground
go
is moving.
sniff the ground, feel it.
I'm gonna go smell the ground and stick my finger.
Eat dirt.
What's your skill set?
What do you mean?
Mm,
What do you mean? What is that? What do you mean by that?
I'm just trying to see how I'm
Oh,
a
Druidcraft?
Druidcraft, yeah.
What's your skills?
What are you good at?
Floating animal.
See, by the wording of this, it won't really work. I don't think.
Horrific. Get us out of here.
Yeah. Let's leave this place before the ground swallows us. If we can get the boat in working order, we just need someone to helmet, and we have a guy who can do it.
Sandworm.
Wait, we need to help this boat. Like, it's all the water elemental.
Yeah,
moving
like,
it.
yeah, like,
What the fuck does this guy actually even do?
Well,
So-
I feel like he's just like you, Scavodius. He's a navigator.
I'm gonna let this guy sleep
Right,
for
great
now.
leader.
I'm gonna let this guy
Though-
sleep and just ask the elemental, like, do we need him to go? Like, can he just take a nap?
Vorin, make a nature check.
Who?
Vorin.
Vorin.
And here it goes.
I'm gonna slap your ass, you get
Yeah.
guidance.
Okay, I got guidance.
You need it.
Oh god, it's still bad.
14's not bad. It's not the worst.
You like feel the earth, and you feel like you feel like movement beneath the earth, but it doesn't feel like a creature like digging its way through the earth. It's like this constant like drone almost.
Oh, this must be the ley lines.
And like as you like you're kind of taking it in, and you kind of begin to like dig away some of the surface dirt. You realize it seems like you're on top of some sort of shell.
So it is an animal. Yeah.
So,
So I
let's
was right
leave.
this whole
Let-
time that we're on a fucking turtle. A floating turtle.
We hit rock.
This
This is
Straight
all. This is
Avatar.
awful. We have to leave right now. I
The
want
world
no
is a
part of
turtle.
this.
there's a big turtle under here. Thing.
Core
Or
is a
dragon.
turtle.
It does say scale. No, it's a shell. Never mind.
Core is a turtle.
I want no part of this. Let's leave.
Homeboy ripped off the avatar. Lame.
Ripped off Mr. Pandaria. What the fuck?
Mm.
Can I
as
soothe
far
the
as you-
shell?
What was that? Soothe
Can I,
it?
can I soothe it?
Um,
Can I apologize?
what, how do you go about soothing it?
Molesting it.
Can I molesting the shell? Can I rub the shell humbly?
Yeah, you
You're
just
just gonna
molesting it.
rub it?
In an apologetic manner?
It feels as though, whatever it is, especially where there's not like a large amount of movement, it feels like it might be sleeping potentially.
Oh, it doesn't even know we're fucking here.
Yeah, don't wake it up, bro.
Don't touch it.
Wake it up.
It's
Wake
fucking
it up.
Ignoring. Okay. All right. I'll leave him be. He probably gets this all the time. Let's just hope he doesn't get up to stretch.
I'm pretty sure this guy shuffling is what caused the fucking tight roads that we have to travel through.
Yeah, here Grimly is fucking making fun of this dude.
Hey man.
Nah, it's still his fault.
It is completely
He
his
crashed
fault.
us.
Like I'm gonna talk to the elemental. Like, hey man, do we need him, or like, are you good on your own?
I can't remember what my voice was for him.
It's fine.
Very
You don't need it. You don't need to go with that again.
It would sound like you drowning.
Yeah, man. He's
Man.
he's like my friend and all. Like we've been through it all, ups and downs, highs and lows.
But like, can you drive the boat without him? Can I let him sleep, or do I have to wake him up? Is what I'm trying to get at.
He's the businessman. I feel like you should wake the poor fella.
Saving him
I'm
not
just,
enough.
just gonna walk over to the fucking sleeping guy, slap him across the cheek with a healing word. Wake up. We gotta go.
He like grabs onto his back, kind of looks towards you, kind of disheveled and like hair completely fucked up. And he's like, "Oh man, that fucking hurt."
Good.
See, we gotta cook.
He's healing for 13.
Oh, he's like, oh man, that fucking hurt.
Yeah, I bet it did. We gotta go.
Oh, okay, we gotta find somewhere. Can you guys, you know,
Nope, not
usually
here.
it's
Mm-mm.
usually
Yep.
it's not as dicey as this. Can you
No,
guys
we
help
gotta-
me
we
find
gotta
somewhere
move the
to?
ship.
Not
We gotta
here.
move the ship.
Yep, gotta go. I will help you
With
drive
water.
through the night if you can't see, but we gotta go. Can't stay here. We will die.
There's a big
Wha-
turtle
what
under
do
us
you-
right now.
Yeah, we
There's
can't.
He's upset. Yeah, we're gonna bog him.
1 second.
We gotta
Yeah.
We hit a turtle.
Yeah. We will do a forced march if we have to. We are not sleeping here.
I will.
We are going.
When
we
you
are
say
going to Bridgeton.
when you say turtle, he's like, there's no such thing as turtles that large.
Okay, then what is it?
We live in a fantasy world where a dragon rains acid on us, sir.
We
Of course
live
there's
in-
large turtles.
Oh, something
We
like
live in
Literally have a
that.
water elemental driving this boat. But a
it's-
turtle can't be big?
That's Steve.
It's probably some sort of like ancient snail or something.
That's
Oh,
even
what
worse.
the fuck is this guy
Snail.
hovering?
Even
He's like,
fucking
oh,
worse, get us out, bro.
That's even worse. Get us out of
I
here.
don't give a fuck what it is. I don't want to
We'll
find
put
out.
you back to sleep and drive the boat myself.
Okay.
what is this guy smoking? He's like, oh, you're
So-
wrong. It's not that giant mustard. It's a different one. It's like, go, go.
Anyways,
One.
Up apart.
he is able to navigate you out of danger's way very rapidly. Does somebody want to help him try to find somewheres to like lay
Let's
your
slap
guys'
his
heads
ass
to
with
rest?
guidance.
Yeah. Whoever's helping him, if they can't see, I'm helping them see.
I
Yes,
am gonna
slapping
help
his
him
ass.
stay up,
I
awake.
feel like it was already getting late by the time we crashed. by the time
Nice,
we were
natural 20.
Good.
The goer.
Grimly's about to stab this man if he doesn't fucking find something.
I wish he crashed immediately again. I'd be so happy.
Not
Yeah,
one.
you got-
Another giant snail.
Yeah, you guys are able to find a little alcove that's quite far from the giant snail. As you guys make a landfall, you guys do the usual of setting up camp and all that. Watches, how's that going?
Same as last night.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can't do much.
All right.
Grimly has
Yeah,
hardly
like
done anything.
if we're
so.
like, I think the only watch I could really help with is it's either really early or really late. Like I can
Yeah.
either do the last. I can probably do the last one because that's when the sun's gonna be up.
Grimly will take a short rest and then get on watch.
Beautiful.
I have no reason to rest, really.
Vorin and Sconvanius.
Skibby-bee-bee-bumblius.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I guide myself. They're 24.
I'll
Still make a perception check, Vorin.
Before I go down for a nap, I slap Sconvonius on the ass with some healing.
Ah! Thanks, King.
There we go. That's a decent. one.
Nice.
There you go, Sconvonius. Your bones feel better.
Why my bones?
As you guys are like looking around and stuff like that, you do hear quite a ways in the distance. You hear this like droning, as if like, and like shifting and crunching, as if something in the far distance is like moving ever so slowly.
Is this fucking thing following us?
From your guys' perception check, it seems like it is creating some distance.
Oh, so it's walking away from us.
Yeah, it seems like it's
That's-
going away
that's
from you.
fine. All right.
Alright. Au revoir, little nail.
Carry less cargo.
Less cargo.
Mhm.
Less scar gone.
Yeah. Facts.
All right. So
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, so you guys make it through your guys' part of your watch pretty uneventfully. You do hear like the droning in the distance, but it doesn't seem to ever really get closer. So you guys feel very quite safe. The only thing that you're able to like really make out in this area is like a decent amount of like bioluminescent fungi and stuff that kind of illuminate the like and like bounce off of some of those like white bleached dead trees, creating like an eerie blue glow that goes around across the water. But other than that, you don't really notice anything extravagant. And then it is on to Grimly, who hears the bells jingling in his head.
The bells. My nap is complete. I walk on
The
out.
bell.
Walk on over. Alright, boys. Go to bed.
Yes, Scavanius sleeps.
You guys have been in a horrific car crash.
Yeah, they've definitely suffered some concussions.
Get those health points back, boys.
Oh hell yeah!
Time for once
As-
again Grimly to refill his bag of frogs and stare into the non-existent eyes of the ghosts around.
As
Live
eventually
ghost
everybody comes to feeling a lot better than they were last night. As the mist begins to apparate over the landscape, you guys feel the cool chill of the breeze in the morning. You feel like you were made out of entirety of a wet cloth.
Wow, how disgusting.
That's terrible. Wow.
All right, boatman, crack this bitch out. We're going.
Yep. Let's get out of here.
As you guys all hop on, you also realize somehow near the back of the boat, all of the shipments seem to be fairly safe and sound.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah. It seems like whatever was like holding them down onto the boat seemed to protect them pretty well. And maybe the elemental was able to grab onto them.
Well, that's pretty lucky for this guy, because we definitely did not care about his packages.
Yeah.
Once we set out on the way to, Bridgeton, I'm gonna sit down next to the boat driver, and I'm just gonna be like, so, my services don't really come that cheap. And I think it's about time we've had a conversation of, how much you owe me for saving your life from your horrific crash. Now, it's not that hard to think about. Look, you know what? How about this, right? Let's say you cover half of our fees. The tolls or whatever you call them to pass through, and we'll call it even. You would have been dead back there if it wasn't for me after all. But yeah, it's fine.
I think I can do that, I guess.
All right. So that'd be our tolls for the one way, and then we'll cover them on the way back. That would be half. Yes. All right. And I'm just gonna walk off before he could say anything else.
As he kind of looks down towards the ground, he's like, "Man, the wife's not gonna be happy with me."
I'm gonna go find Scunbonius and just be like, "All right, I solved our toll problem."
Excellent. Good job, Grimly. This is why you're ranked number 3.
So he'll pay the toll of 30 on your way. I think I said 5 gold, right?
Something like that.
Per person. Yeah, whatever. 30, on the way and then 30 back. He'll pay the first 30.
Hell
We
yeah.
have done it.
We have scammed him out of more money.
I mean, to be fair, you genuinely did save
We
his
also,
life.
we
He
also
was
fixed
dead.
his boat.
He was dead.
Yeah. We saved it. We fixed his boat in like
His
5
boat
hours.
honestly looks like it's nearly in better shape than it was.
Those Sconvonius nail hits really added. The Sconvonius and Lou construction co.
Yeah. When it was mainly Lou.
Honestly, I've never been in a campaign where tools have been this useful.
Man, you got fucking
random ass
boats
artificer
galore.
thing, I'm just like, I can just shit out tools in 10 minutes. It's never been more useful.
I mean, I feel like a survival campaign is genuinely like the setting for it.
That is true. So, yeah, do we just make it to Bridgeton?
As you guys continue up the swamp-choked rivers, twists and coils, the water thick and dark as it carries your boat towards Bridgeton. Bridgeton. Right. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting lost in myself. You see like some ancient ruins and stuff. Pretty decrepit, nothing really special. It's pretty normal for around here, kind of like the place where the two children were chilling out. You've seen a couple along the way. Half swallowed by the marsh. You see some like shattered statues and stuff like that, which are now home to like creeping vines and glowing fungus. The air here is very, very dense with the heavy scent of rot and stagnant water, and almost faintly something metallic beneath it all. And then through the haze of swamp mist, Bridgeton, almost from your perspective, rises from the water, more figuratively than literally. At first, as you guys are arriving, it seems like the city or town is barely holding itself together. You see leaning wooden structures patched with like scrap metal and rotted tarps, which cling desperately to the remains of the two massive stone bridges that stretch across the river. Bridges that should have collapsed centuries ago now serve as a spine of a sprawling, layered settlement. Its buildings stacked on top of one another, connected by tangled mess of rope bridges, walkways, and stilted platforms. The first site that you guys see, beyond that, which is a little bit closer to you guys, is a cluster of half-sunken houses and rafts lashed together with rotting rope, barely holding against the river's pull. You see figures in a patchwork of rags that kind of watch your approach from the shadows. Their faces hidden behind acid-stained scarves. Continuing onwards, as you get a little bit more towards like where the actual bridges are, or like the underneath of the bridges, you see the docks, which seem like a fairly lively place, a place of like constant movement, where you see some merchants, you see pirates, you see smugglers that are like unloading crates, all beneath the watchful glare of what look like potentially enforcers, but not in the sense of like an enforcer with like a spear, armor, and like a shield or something like that. They look like kind of scraggly men that look a little bit more well-kempt than rags, that are holding like batons. The air here is thick with brine, fish guts, and the sting of swamp gas. Lanterns sway from rusted iron hooks. Faintly within like the morning light, you see little green flames within. And as you guys eventually make your way up to the dock, the boat bumps against the dock, and a dockmaster, a thin man with a wooden hand, gives you guys a cold stare, steps forward, and looks at everybody in the boat and says, state your business. Bridgeton welcomes all so long as you can pay the toll.
Just passing through.
That's our
Just
business, at
passing.
least.
Just passing through. I guess we're also we could try to sell some shit here as well.
Yeah, I can sell those swords.
Beyond him, you see the city of bridges and all the secrets that could potentially lie in wait.
Nah,
we don't
this town
actually
is annoying.
need
This
this.
town is annoying as fuck. This town is work for me.
So we don't need to sell these anymore. So we could probably get more if we wait till we get to the
Yeah, Devin.
blacksmith.
Compared to Pomus Point, like in Bridgeton, like what would the prices be for resale like this? Well, like Scavonius knows like buyers for like these sort of rare things, I suppose.
This place doesn't really have any sort of like metallurgy facilities, so or any sort of mining facilities, so potentially a higher price than Pomus Point, which has
this
a
is also
mine.
the crime
Mhm.
place.
That's
So
kind of what I thought.
The only problem here is, like he said, this is a sort of crime place, so like the deals have a lot more potential and also a lot more potential loss.
That is true. Well, let's go gambling. Scavonius has always been someone for that. Always up for getting the best of his deals. Let us go, Grimly. So yeah, we're just gonna tell the men that we've come with some wares to try and
Okay.
sell in the town briefly
And
before we depart.
your boatman, he kind of gestures towards the man that asked about the dockmaster, and he hands him over the toll, and he says, "I've got these ones covered on the trip through. I'm also here to sell off some goods and stuff like that," he says. So we'll be here for a little while. He says, "Just come back whenever you guys are ready. I should be here for a little while."
Sounds good.
As
Yeah.
he begins like offloading some of the stuff.
Well, I'm gonna go follow Grimbly and Scavonius, because odds are they'll be jobs.
There'll be jobs.
So you passed through here, but did you ever like actually spend any time here?
Not really. Well, it's like, you know,
Too
the
much
general
crime to like
the-
want to
well,
deal with?
not really. The general bitters area is sort of my jurisdiction, but like, I mean, this place is just annoying. It's just it'll be chasing people all day. But you know, like I'll pass through. It's not like
Okay, so you know a
There's-
little bit about it.
yeah, unless I decide to kill every person that lives here, the crime ain't gonna stop.
Who all would say that they've been to Bridgeton before?
I definitely have
Isha's
not.
probably been.
It's
Okay.
a boat
Grimly
that I-
Is-
was
that I
on
kind
the
of
way.
smuggled myself onto at the beginning count, because if not, then no.
Where's like the actual Golden Garrison place that I worked at? Was it
Golden
near this
Garrison.
area?
1 second, I just gotta double check. OF Golden Garrison.
Check your web of lies.
Real.
The Golden Garrison. Where the fuck? I think that they are more typically, if I'm not mistaken, around Nisthias is like citadel, kind of within the dells, if I'm not mistaken.
So yeah, so just over there. So yeah, no, Skymonis has never really been here.
Okay.
Most
As far as
Grimly
I
would
can
have would be
tell.
just general info from Shiphold. Because he was heading here before he got kidnapped to Bindershot. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so anybody that has been here, some like details that you would probably know is here there's the inner bridge quarter, which is where a lot of the stone buildings still stand, and where the wealth and power are concentrated. The homes and stuff and businesses are well maintained, built atop what remains of the ancient bridges that give the town its name. Unlike the rest of Bridgeton, which is dominated by wooden walkways and stilts, the inner bridge quarter has real roads, stone facades, and reinforced towers that allow its wealthier citizens to live in relative safety from the swamp's dangers. The only thing is it is the only district with guarded gates, walls, and watchtowers. As this is a wealthier place, the governor of this place keeps out anybody without legal documents to actually enter into the inner bridge quarter. However, there is the outer bridge quarter, which is the true heart of Bridgeton, where a majority of its people live and work. While the inner bridge quarter enjoys stone streets, the outer bridge quarter consists of massive wooden platforms, stilted homes, and interconnected causeways extending outward from the original bridge structure. A blend of permanence and precariousness defines this area. Some homes are well built and reinforced, while others tilt and sway as the swamp threatens to reclaim them. And then you've got the Shantytown's Edge, which is the place that you first notice, which is also known as the Sinking Ward. It's a lawless, crumbling expanse of makeshift homes, half-sunken buildings, and floating rafts, where the poorest of Bridgeton live, or rather survive. The ground is unstable, constantly shifting as the swamp slowly reclaims what little land remains. Most of the buildings here are built from scrap wood, broken stone, scavenged debris, and many homes must be moved regularly as the swamp consumes them. This is also one of the potentially most dangerous, desperate, and unpredictable. The law enforcement typically avoids this place unless absolutely necessary. But it's also probably one of the places filled with the most secrets. Underground markets and the such.
This place is annoying. That's what this place is.
Got it. Well, I mean, this isn't really black market things we're trying to sell, just a tantalum sword.
Yep.
And a breastplate. So I'm just going to be looking for buyers. That's pretty much all I'm going to be doing during this time. Of any of our wares, which I said will be the tantalum sword, the breastplate, and the amulet.
Okay, so within the market district, you're able to find some businesses. 1 second, sorry. Where the fuck is this? Okay. Bridge quarter, outer bridge quarter. You're able to find some place that is titled Sully's Salvaged in the outer bridge quarter, with a little bit of a slogan underneath of it that says the best place to buy secondhand goods or reclaimed in quotation marks items.
Got it. So yeah, we can go there.
Okay.
Cambodians were selling, not buying.
Well, they have to get their stock from somewhere.
I'm assuming you guys all go in, right?
Yeah.
As you guys enter, you see two essentially nearly bog standard like humans.
Bog standing human.
Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
You can't
yeah.
say that.
You can't
Well,
say
you
that,
know,
bro.
with how unique everybody is, you know, these ones are pretty generic NPCs.
Bro doesn't even realize.
That's just a farce, guys. These guys definitely have wings.
These guys are standing for the Grand Bog.
One male and one female standing behind a somewhat ramshackle or at least reclaimed like front desk type deal, with some like displays and stuff scattered about. You see some rope, a couple like potions and stuff. You see some like what look like handmade boots. You see a rusty lantern. You see some twisted up papers. And they both kind of almost at the same time greet you. Welcome to Sully's Salvaged.
Yes, Scavengers says, hello, we've come to perhaps see if your establishment is interested in some equipment that we've procured.
One might call it salvaged.
Grimly, be quiet.
Scandalous. Come on.
Interesting. What would you happen to have?
And Scavengers will take out the wares and display them. Scavengers is going to try and really hype these things up as well to these people. He's going to just be like using like, oh, this chess piece here, you see, before the desolation, quite a find indeed, as you can see here with these markings of the specific alloy used. And Scavengers is going to try and point out everything of his knowledge to these two people.
Wow. One of them like grabs onto it, and the other one's just like, yeah, wow. And the one that like grabs onto it, the female, kind of looks at it, pulls it up closely, and is like, did you procure this from trade up near Pomus Point by chance or something?
Scott Vonia shakes his head. He says, no, I am someone who does in the business of reclaiming such lost artifacts within the wilds.
Interesting. Most lost artifacts and stuff go in and out of Pomus Point typically. This is an interesting find. As they like shift it around and take a good close look at it.
Mm-hmm.
How much were you looking to part with this fine piece?
Scarmanius would like to do like a mental thing of like how much something like this could go for.
Okay.
He wants to also account in the historical value of the piece, not only just the it is
Okay.
another piece.
Do a straight intelligence roll. No. Do history, I would say.
History.
Because you are trying to look at like the history of it.
Got it. Guidance and use my advantage. I get a 26.
26. If you were to try to come up with like a range, like a price range, in this condition, you know from like when you worked with the Golden Garrison and stuff, typically people that are like trading like ancient artifacts and stuff like that, typically trade it because that's how you get the best value. Though you kind of look around and you don't really see anything that may be like within reason to trade. So you think upon it, and you would say probably between like 40 and 80 gold, roughly.
That's
40 to
pretty
80.
good.
Pretty good. So Scarmanius is going to talk to these people. It says, look, lowest I do for this piece is 60 gold. Of course, you two could resell this quite easily to someone who is actually interested in the history of it. As you can see, that there are many people around Kor that like to collect things from before the desolation. And at the moment, it is simply an encumbersome piece for me to transport. So 60 gold would be quite a fair price.
Make a persuasion.
I'm not good at these. I'm going to give myself proficiency with it. Then I'm going to give it advantage. Yeah, it's not good at that. A 12.
See, you would think a piece like this would be easy to resell. The thing is not many people like to buy stuff like that. People typically like to trade pieces like this. How about 50 gold?
Is there anything that Scarmanius can find on the walls that's worth like 10 gold?
You see an alchemist's acid.
I fucking love acid. Yeah, so Scarmanius will just say 50 gold and that bottle of acid over there.
You have yourself a deal.
Awesome. And is that just for the chess piece?
That's just for the chess piece, yeah.
Got it. Next item of business. We have a long sword of tantalum.
Okay.
So Scarmanius will once again show it off. It's just very good for absolutely instant. So yeah, Scarmanius will be showing off the long sword once again. Made of tantalum, completely resistant to acid. Very good for the travelers that come across these parts within Bridgeton.
The
I have the other one.
the woman kind of looks it over. She says, "It's a beautiful piece, but I've never really heard of tantalum in my life."
I know not many people know of it. It is quite a peculiar metal that is very resistant to acid. Even the acid rains of Kor cannot even damage it.
Quite popular over in the slug where I come from.
It's very, very much popular towards the southern parts of the regions.
She sits it down and she's like, sadly with this piece, I'm not really comfortable with. I don't really know like the
Yeah, she's gonna have to call in an expert, you know.
the details of.
I'm just gonna nudge Scanbonius like,
No, we could give it a demonstration. We do have acid.
And Scaramouche say, well, yes, that is true. And Scaramouche says, well, if you wish to test it, you do have some acid in the store, and I invite you to pour the alchemical acid onto the sword.
That stuff's good for business, though.
That is true. Well, that is fine. We do have another piece, and Scaramouche will take out the amulet.
The woman looks it over. Gold, some little inlays of platinum.
Scaramouche will list off every
This is a nice little piece.
metallic alloy inside of it.
I know. She looks at you and she's like, I know about half of them. How about 5 gold?
Now you see, Miss, this is quite an extraordinary piece to be in such good condition, especially in this kind of place. This would be much more towards the 8 gold line. I would so believe. 8 gold, and Scaramouche is going to look around for an item worth 2 gold.
You don't see anything worth 2. Some rope.
Yeah, some rope.
Made from swamp vines.
You'll fucking take it.
Make a persuasion. At disadvantage.
Got it. I'll give myself advantage to roll normal.
it's fine, not one.
We ain't doing well here, not one.
She looks it over again and she's like, no, this is even 5 gold is a stretch, I'd say.
Look, Scanbonius, if they don't recognize its value, that's perfectly fine. You could go sell it to someone with, a better eye.
Yes, we could melt this down for 5 gold. Yes, Scaramouche's going to say we will be keeping the end with them, unfortunately. But we do appreciate the business that we've done.
Yeah, no, I think it was fairly fair on both parts.
Indeed.
You don't get much business like that.
Indeed. We will be here more often. And with that, we will leave the shop and the job here is done.
What kind of things do they have around here?
You see some rope. You see some bottles of the alchemist acid. You see some handmade boots. You see a rusty lantern, and you see some scrolled up paper. A variety of different ones. One that looks a little bit more weathered than others. And then you also see what you've seen morel minks make. You see some potions of water breathing.
So any of this stand out as, potentially magical in nature? Any of the scrolls, particularly?
Do you have an eye for stuff that's arcane?
No.
Do you want Scaramouche to help you?
Yes. I will very, very obviously be shopping. As Scaramouche goes to leave, I just walk away from him.
Yeah, I got it. Here, a 30 of Arcana.
You notice one of the scrolls, the one that looks a little bit more weathered than the others, it looks faintly magical, enough that it probably would not be destroyed by a lot of means.
That's a cantrip.
If you go to look at it, I'm assuming.
Yes, guys will look it over, see what it actually is.
It looks like a piece of a map.
Are there
wait, hold
other
up.
pieces of this map?
I was gonna ask the proprietors, what Excuse me, I've taken a keen eye to this piece you have here.
Etched in the corner of the paper, you also see an X. Faith is her name. They both would have introduced themselves. It's Faith and Brian Reed. Faith looks towards you and she's like, "Oh, yes. That's been here since we acquired this location. There was also that really weird dagger that was kind of sitting in the corner when we got here as well."
Gonna glance over in the corner. Is there still a dagger?
There is still a dagger.
I'm gonna walk over.
Covered in dust.
Fantastic. I'm gonna walk over and bring it over to the counter with it.
As you look at the dagger, sorry, retrace the fact that there was an X on the paper. There wasn't an X on the paper, but it is a map, a portion of a map. On the dagger, however, there is etched in the dagger, there is an X.
Aha. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring it up, put it on the counter next to the, the paper. Like, so, saying these are like a package deal, that you had a hard time getting rid of them.
Well, this is where things get a little bit strange. Because rumor has it that the map as well as the dagger help guide to the lost entrance of Barstow Tower. Nobody's ever found all of the pieces to the map as such. That's why the map is clearly sitting here, left in the shop that me and Brian purchased years ago.
So what, do you just not sell it? Because, I don't know, I find it a little hard to believe that 2 pieces of a treasure map are just sitting here unsold. Especially in a town like this. Not to...
It's a pretty well-known rumor, but everybody that's tried to seek things out usually ended up giving up.
Alright, what do you want for him?
Well, considering it will probably end back up here, when's your next time you're traveling back through here?
Probably...
these guys are calling you bitches who won't commit.
well, let's see. We gotta go to Pumice Point, and then we'll be back down that way. So I don't know, a couple... month or two? I don't...
Like a month.
Yeah. Like, we'll be coming back through Bridgeton on our way back to Bindershot, but we will be back.
10 gold, and I'll only buy it back for 5.
Yeah, easy.
They say, how about we give you this necklace in exchange?
That is only 5 gold.
No, it looks like 10 to me.
5 gold, and then we'll sell it back. And then
5 gold and the necklace.
5 gold, and if we give up, we just give it back to you for free. We will not even ask for the 5 gold. So we come back and try and sell this to you.
You've got nothing to lose.
I would prefer the 10 gold. It's more profitable to buy it back at 5 gold that way.
Amulet and 3 gold.
Oh.
You guys are rat bad.
Grimly just kind of leans on the counter and raises an eyebrow like, mm-hmm.
Make a persuasion at a disadvantage. Just because she can tell you're being a rat bastard as a rat. She looks at you with a deadpan look.
The moment there's that deadpan look, I just go to my pocket and take out 10 gold. Put it on the counter.
Yeah, you're the guys who want the piece of trash paper.
No, the paper's magical, or I would just copy it.
She's like, good. That's a good fair trade, and she shakes your hand.
Indeed.
Yeah, she's the one with nothing to lose here.
I know.
Got a map and a knife to lose. What do you mean?
Alright, we got a map and a knife. Grimly, keep that.
Wow!
Let us go.
I'm gonna
I guess.
as we walk back, I'm gonna tell them, it's like, odds are she just scammed you 10 gold, right?
Scarletti's looks at you and says, this map is actually magical. The dagger, however, absolute garbage.
Like the dagger, she says came with it, and well, it's got it's got a marking on it. It can't be that bad.
I'm sure we could sell all this for 20 gold to someone.
The dagger also has a faint magicalness to it as well.
Never mind, the dagger's not bullshit. I just didn't notice it, I guess.
Map fragment.
Just so you know, Barstow Tower is on the map.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. The only part of the map we need.
Yes.
No, the problem is the entrance. You need to find the entrance.
Look, we have a rat who has
all
no problems with blowing up a child's corpse. I'm sure we could get into this tower.
Right. Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah, if it's magical, fuck it. Just remove magic.
Look,
Easy.
dispel magic. Easy. It's like a 3rd level spell.
Just use knock return.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are you guys doing now? Are you guys heading back, or are you guys gonna look around, or?
No, this town is a shithole. I don't want to be here.
Man, Raylan really hates this place.
Yeah, like somebody looks around and says, "Do you have any business here?" And Raylan's just already fucking gone.
Raylan, you swear one of the batons looks towards you and just kind of smiles with a menacing grin.
Yeah, I'm gonna look Scabotus. Unless you want me to start a firefight, let's leave this place.
Yeah, let's go.
We're a cop in a criminal city. I don't think we should be here.
I'm gonna look to that guy and I'm gonna tell him, next time I come back here, I'm gonna shove your mouth up your ass.
Oh, you say that?
Yes.
Oh, that's not good.
Scavonius turns invisible and walks the fuck off.
Gurley just deadpan stares.
Raylan, this is a pirate town.
Yeah.
Meaning most of the citizens are pirates.
I'm aware, and I will look to the crowd that gathers, and I'll tell them I'll put 4 of you down before you take me down.
Grimly, ignoring the rising tension, will walk straight up to the man who Raylan insulted and pull out one of the gold coins I found on the bottom of the river. Just hold it up like, yo, you're a pirate. Where's this from? This ain't regular money. I will not be handing it to him. I will just be holding it up to him.
The one that's disgruntled?
Yeah, the one that Raylan called out immediately.
I'm fucking out of here.
Is this an apology?
No, this is me wondering, like, where is this from? I don't care about y'all's beef.
Oh, I can.
Oh,
If
geez.
this isn't an apology, I couldn't give a shit less. As he like swings his baton downwards and it extends.
Look, buddy, you can try and hit me and embarrass yourself in front of your little pirate friends, or you can tell me what I need to know.
Can I just like fart out a big cloud of darkness and just like go away from this?
You know, we'll I'll remember this situation, Miss Warden.
Yeah, there we go. I knew it.
I'm
Didn't
gonna,
have the guts. Pussy.
Next time you're in town, you better watch yourself.
I'm gonna snap my fingers in front of his face, like, hey, we're talking, not you. Come on, hey, down here.
That's just a normal ass gold coin. That is traded within the shantytown edges.
Oh wow,
Shantytown
you got an
edges.
actual answer from this man.
Alright, thank you. Appreciate it.
But you could literally trade that anywheres. It's gold.
Alright. Thanks. And I just hand it to him and walk off.
I almost thought the guy was gonna say like, it's money, it's gold.
You hand him the gold?
Yeah. I turn over my shoulders and I'm leaving, like, stop being a dick! Just leave.
He's like, shit, man. He kind of like looks towards the ground and he's like, man, what? I gotta stop being such an asshole.
No. What's this guy's description? Next time I come here, he's getting some police brutality.
He turns his life around only for Rowan to show up and brutalize.
What's this guy's physical description? DM?
He looks pretty burly. He's pretty fit. He looks like if you were to put you and him in a room together, he would probably beat your ass.
Yeah, in a fist
Physically.
fight, sure, but I'm gonna shoot him to death.
That's cool now.
He's a
Is he
female
bullet
cop.
resistant?
He looks like he could avoid some attacks potentially, and get up and close and personal, and
he
beat
runs
your head
faster
in.
Than a bullet.
Yeah.
He can try.
I'm gonna make a really scary face at him. He won't come around us anymore because he'll be really frightened.
Yeah, I'm gonna write down
You.
big burly asshole.
I'm gonna make an unga bunga face.
You scare him?
Oh no, we already
Okay. Okay.
left. No, but if
You
he
guys-
comes at us, I'll make a foolish face at him. It'll scare him off. It'll be the end of it.
Nice.
This is going in the book of grudges.
Hell yeah.
I like that.
It's so goofy.
You guys
Very
can
resistant.
continue onwards to the boat. As you see, the fella is like just getting himself. He's restrapping like the remaining cargo and stuff like that. Some new stuff that he grabbed from here. As he notices you guys all, and he's like, "You guys all ready?"
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't leave the boat, so.
Beautiful. Well, we will
Luna
set
family.
on. We will set off onwards to Pomus Point,
We forgot to untie
and that is
Lou.
where. What?
We forgot to
Yeah, you guys-
untie Lou.
Oh
You
shit!
guys kind of just left the dog in the boat. and was like,
Well, look, Luke could have easily broken out of those cuffs anytime he wanted.
okay, but like, did Scarvonius tell him to?
Exactly.
Well,
My
then you
strongest
well,
employee.
well then you have no room to complain, Lou. This is your life. You are happy with it.
Oh no, he's not complaining. It's just like I'm pointing out the fact that he hasn't left the fucking boat. Like he was just sitting there. This guy was just like, huh, okay. Kind of just moved on with his life, you know.
Lou would live here and thrive. He cannot know about Bridgeton. Like, these are my people.
Oh my god.
Genuinely.
It's like you can't get Luke corrupted with that shit. He's a dog. Don't tell him about freedom and that ain't it.
Lou would go full criminal on a moment's notice.
And upon you guys gathering up to set off onwards through the Gildaguk way.
You can do it. You can do it.
It's a fucking hard ass word to say.
So I don't see a
onwards
U
to-
in that word.
Oh.
Listen,
what-
buddy.
Disconnected.
Onwards to Pomus Point Town. That is where we will end the session for tonight.
We made it.
Damn.
Isha, what was your favorite RP moment?
Just like Grimly,
Grimly.
living, existing, breathing,
Living his
him
best life.
in a tree. I just love Grimly. Just him
Hell
and
yeah.
Warren. Like his 2 sentences I think he said the whole time. I love his dirt moments. He's great.
Hell yeah.
The
I'm
dirt
mostly just
man.
Grimly. Just him
Well,
existing.
Beautiful. Well,
Oh,
that
come on.
is the session for tonight. That was fun.
We made it.
Y'all made it
Guys, okay.
one third of a way there.
At the rate we're going, we'll be in Pomus Point after next month in like 6 weeks.
Hell yeah.